EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. Today from Chambers Bay in Washington, live second round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. We've got a tie at the very top at 9 under par. Included among them is our featured golfer, who we'll be following intently throughout the round. Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway. Kane cut back left here today as he stares down his second to the par 4.
It's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
14 feet to the hole. It's not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that's in for par here at the first, and this will stay a one-shot lead. Ready to tee off here at the second. Frank, what's it all about?
Well, you hit your tee shot here through the dunes, Rich, not overly long, just under 400 yards. The bunker on the left really shouldn't be a problem. Just avoid the dunes on the right and left.
Another very nice tee shot. He looks awfully comfortable here with these first couple of drives. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot. A 4-footer here for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And he'll get it to 1 under for the round, 10 under for the tournament. At the third tee now, Frank, and what are we staring at here?
This green is anything other than symmetrical, so be very, very cautious on where the flag is. Anything in the middle of the green you can putt to the corners. Well, if you can call them corners, more like ragtails, but beautiful par 3.
Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And players of this caliber should make this on a regular basis pretty flat with just a slight movement to the left.
Nearly had it. Just going to wander a foot or so by. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third. And this will remain a one-shot advantage. Frank, here on the fourth tee, you get a good look, don't you, at what Chambers Bay really is all about.
It's framed beautifully, Rich, by the bunkers there, left, short off the tee, plus the ones down the right side. You can see everything in front of you, but the hole does bend to the right. This is another one where you've got a generous fairway, but don't be fooled by that. It's fairway first.
Tough par 4 measuring 495 yards. And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker.
After the tee shot finds that beautifully positioned bunker. I know the bunker shot didn't quite get on the green, but you can still make a very solid par.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he's going to remain at 10 under. Well, Frank, here at the 5th, and I'm not sure about my chances at a hole that's called free fall. I mean, are you kidding?
Well, should be free fall for you, that's for sure, and free fall for a lot of people playing it today. Hole looks straight away, but you see it starts to pinch in, that fairway that is, by bunkers left and right, and those bunkers come in exactly where you're trying to hit your tee shot.
This one started up the right side. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. We know he can move it. That ball was absolutely bombed. Now comes the touch shot, 83, 84 yards. See if he can play that 2-check skipper and get it to stop. This could be a good one.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, yeah, that one on line all the way. It's in for a birdie. And he's into double figures now at 10 under par, 2 under on his round. Getting set to hit the tee shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
There's a nice dune down that left side that sort of gives you a good line that you can work the ball off here. But remember, this is a links golf course, so you don't try and fight Mother Nature because she'll always win. So just anything down the left, let that ball sort of kick its way back towards the middle of the fairway. A lengthy par 4 though at 495.
Good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Now the approach shot here at the 6th at Chambers Bay, and what's the key, Frank?
Well, I think it's a fun second shot, Rich. Too often people just look at the yardage and they blaze away, but really, if you wanted to play this hole as the Scots want to play the game, then when the pin's at the back, you'd hit a low running shot that bisects those two bunkers. It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
Just a hair off target, and those are the ones that'll drive you crazy. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why. There's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
This starting toward the right side. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Couldn't ask for anything better. Split the fairway, and now I'll have a go at this second shot.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
9 feet left here for birdie. Nah, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7, and he'll stay at 11 under par. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
This one starting up that left side.
Ball's back in the fairway. I guess it's better to be lucky than good.
Frank, the approach shot here at the 8th, and what's a player looking at?
You've got no bunkers really to worry about, but obviously a lot of undulation. You can see there that if you use the contours, that ball's going to kick around a little bit. Relatively narrow, but this is not a problem. You can go in here low or high.
Oh dear, that looks thick in there.
Well, the second shot wasn't on target, but the third was a thing of beauty, especially out of the heavy rough. Now a good look at birdie.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he gets it to 12 under par. Finishing up our front side here at the 9th, it's a par 3. And Frank, how would you describe this hole?
Well, it's an absolute stunner, really, because of the views. And this is where you realize that links golf, minus trees and minus some of the things we see on other golf courses, can still look absolutely beautiful. But don't look at the scenery too much, because you've got well over 200 yards here. Even though it's elevated, it still requires a good tee shot. But a little 2 here, and you might just have yourself a good outward 9.
And that one going to continue off the back of the green, but it shouldn't be too bad from back there. Second shot now here at the par 3. Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th. And that is going to finish off a 3 under front side as they go out in 32. Frank, what's the player looking at on the 10th here at Chambers Bay?
Well, normally at a par 4, you're just thinking blaze away, but this is one of the few holes, really, I think you've got to be careful on what club you hit off the tee. It starts to narrow up. You really want to avoid those 2 short bunkers that come in around the 300-yard mark. And that really sets yourself up with a nice sort of wedge. That's really the right way to play. You don't have to take the trouble on in front here.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So after a big drive, 77 yards now for his second. That's good technique, and that is right around 5 feet. Not too bad. 4 feet now for birdie. Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he draws 3 shots clear on this Friday. Stepping up to the tee here at the 11th, Frank.
Yeah, it looks straightforward. You'll see a big dune in the middle of the fairway. You can really take that out of play. Get it down there as far as you can. You're going to need to. And then from there on in, it's really just trying to find out exactly where you want to land that second shot so that you can get it on the right level.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now note his second from the fairway.
160 gets him to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Yeah, he had a pretty good run at that, but it won't go down. Still pretty good from there. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and this will remain a 3-shot lead. The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
This one starting a little bit left. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Not your standard approach here. This his second from behind the green. Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead. On to the 13th hole here at Chambers Bay. It's a par 4, and they call this one Eagle Eye.
Yeah, dogleg to the right, beefy par 4. You hit it down to one of the widest fairways on the golf course. And then up in front, if you look at the middle of the green, you're going to see one bunker. Needless to say, that's got to be avoided.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. That's well played. Now a good look at birdie. A birdie opportunity here at 13.
And he seemingly had no problem with his reads all round long, so this shouldn't be too difficult.
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And he's now the leader by 4 here on this Friday. Frank, this is the 5th par 4 in a row, and they're not easy. This one here at 14, really a daunting tee shot.
It is. That's why it's called Cape Fair. A true Cape hole in golf, Rich, is when you've got to decide how much you want to bite off when you hit across a slight dogleg. And this one, really, you're going to be rewarded the further left you can go. There is one little bunker in the middle of the fairway that you have to avoid. That's going to be 320 or so yards off the tee. This hole, 546 yards, you're going to see a variety of second shots, or the length of second shots here, determined purely by the bravery of the tee shot.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. From the left side of this fairway, he'll look over his second. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Oh, that is very well done. That was not a short bunker shot, but it is inside a foot. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And he'll remain at 14 under. At last, Frank, a break from those long par 4s. We just played 5 par 4s in a row. Now the par 3 15.
And also, as you can see in the distance, you can actually see a tree. It's one of the few that are on the golf course. Hence the name of 15. It's called Lone Fir. Not overly long, just a little short hole. But in the US Open, obviously they can play it at around 250 yards. It's just a fun par 3. But check where that flag is, because sometimes 3 is a good score here. But an easy flag position, and then go straight at it.
Okay, a little firm, but he does locate the back part of the putting surface. Now this for another birdie. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll stay right where he is. Now to the 3-hole finishing stretch here at Chambers Bay, and we get it started with a relatively short par 4. It's a 423-yard hole, the 16th, Frank.
Being slightly to the right, there's a huge bunker all the way down the right side that sort of starts, I don't know, maybe about 100 yards off the tee, goes all the way to the green. You go right, and then you realize why this hole is called beached.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. The big drive got him here. Now a short one for his second. Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot. Chance now for another birdie. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he has now moved 5 clear of the field here in round 2. Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3, you can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of the US Open.
That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie looks straight ahead. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
And it's so important to get this one rolling up the slope with just the slightest movement from left to right.
close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And he'll maintain that 4-shot lead. Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
That one looking a little right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Now this for another birdie. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that is going to be a superb second round score of 63. Wow. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank. Our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports.